strategically. And then like that's how it works in the real world. So it's good news. I mean, I think Titan are doing what they should be doing essentially, and BMG are obviously learning anyway. So you know, let's just keep this up. Titan and BMG here. Second map is coming up, and it's going to be BMG starting on the terrorist side, going for a pretty fast push towards the B bomb site. But they should be slowing down because they still have a couple of players over by the A bomb site.
And Lilson taking that fight with the bomb as well, so that gives a lot of information to Titan. We can already see 4 players, or at least 3, immediately on the bomb site. 1 man hanging around in window right now. That's Existence, kind of keeping eyes on mid to make sure that BMG don't rotate back around. But it does look like BMG, after putting the initial pressure over there on the B site, B apartments, they're going to start peeling back over towards this A site. And Zaz has got the smoke, and she decides to set it over here to just cut off CPL and open things up on this A site.
Yeah, flashbangs to follow as well. But it's going to be a fake. They're going back to the B bomb site, so this is actually really nicely executed from BMG, and Titan are buying it. They got 4 people rotating over. Apex is going to take down Saz, but Maniac's the only one holding the B bomb site. If they can drop him, they're going to be fine. And Sonya comes in from the apartments and shuts him down. Lil Sand can't get the form down, and that's obviously going to be a big problem. Kenny buying a lot of time here for Titan to get back into the right bomb site, but they're being backstabbed by Irene. She's coming up from behind. She's going to drop Existence. Sonya drops Kenny. Down to Kaylee here. Callie in a 1-on-3, and gets the 1 kill on Irene. He's got 10 health left. And actually, smartly, well, Sonya gets that kill and picks up a triple, but Juliana was already running for the A bomb site. So good pistol round from BMG. Nice sell of that fake, and then a really good decision in the end to actually go and put the bomb down over them.
Yeah, Kelly saw it too.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. He saw that bomb go leaping through the window in the kitchen. He was like, no. Okay, wait, I still have to get rid of this one person. But with 10 HP left, there weren't a whole lot of options left to him, except, you know, take a bullet to the face. So that was it. BMG will secure the pistol round here. First round of this map on Mirage, and now we get to see exactly how Titan are going to react. And it's a double scout play here for the French, Swiss, Belgian team.
And this is kind of how they would react against almost any other team. This has become a very standard style, especially on a map like Mirage or Dust 2, where you can buy those double scouts and really make them work. Saz has the Tech 9 too. Sonya was really the heroine of that one round, I'd say.
Oh yeah, Sonya.
Triple, yeah.
Exactly, triple kill, but especially just important frags, opening up the site, allowing for that attempt at a bomb plant to happen. Kenny S just getting out there just in the nick of time to stop it from actually going down, which really did throw things, well, BMG for a bit of a loop. But it does look like it's going to be a smoke round going out here on the A site. They want to move in and take control. Nice nade here. Going to hail and do a lot of damage to the BMG team.
Yeah, but I think they know, they definitely know Apex is down there, so he's in a really bad position. He does take down Saz, unfortunately. She only had a Tech 9, so she's not the worst in the world. Lil Sand going to take down Apex right afterwards. Kenny looking for a headshot. He's going to miss that one, but Irene got to be really careful.
And she crouches just as he takes the second shot. Oh, he gets it on the third try. And Existence will find Sonya as well. 2 big frags coming in here for Titan. That's going to open things up here on this A site now as Lilson, she's pinned down, trying to do something, anything at all. Giuliano's now 1v3, trying to stop the push. Picks up another one. Could go for a third. She has to keep them off this bomb, but it's not going to happen. Kenny has plenty of time for the defuse here, and they do manage to win the second round.
A little bit of a shame, because they actually had a decent opening. The fact that Saz went down and then they traded Saz for Apex is not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, those scouts just had a little bit too much of an impact, and they maybe ended up, I don't know, it took a while before the bomb actually went down, and then they weren't able to get into good afterplant positions either, which is the big thing. And they couldn't do that because Titan were already set up outside the bomb site. They didn't have enough grenades left to secure the afterplant's position, essentially. So, but bad luck.
One thing is that BMG did get that plant, right? So they are going to be able to buy up in the next round. We can see it's a bit of a limited eco coming out from them. Only P250's picked up. Kenny with a nice nade to rifle combo here at the top of mid is going to pick up his first frag. That's Sonya out of the picture. And Titan, so far, controlling the map and playing this fairly standard, in fact. Not really running anywhere, not really getting aggressive. They're just taking their time and picking BMG off at will. They know that this is an eco round now.
Yeah, and no real danger here. UMP on Maniac too, and they found Giuliano, so kind of shooting each other to shoot her.
Existence getting a little frag hungry there. He's like, get out of the way. I need these stats.
Yeah, Maniac, who was doing a lot of fragging on Dust 2 so far, is on 0, so he's not going to be too happy with that, but I'm sure it'll change. So the 4th round is going to come up, and BMG can buy the AKs, and they will do that. 3 smoke grenades is not incredibly overwhelming, but it's alright. They can work with it, as long as they get an entrance somewhere.
I like this. That's a set smoke to top short to allow them to get up to top mid. So BMG right now making good use of the map and nades, but a flash in, and Apex is going going to spot the first one. Zaz is down. Good teamwork there by Titan to clear out a pit. Kaylee waiting on short is going to pick up another frag. Top mid, he's just wreaking havoc. Triple kill for Kaylee. And now it's all down to Irene, who is just currently lurking in underpass and not really going to have too much luck. She gets spotted out.
Does take down Kaylee, so going to keep trying to fall back, and no matter where she goes, she's kind of boxed in, so Maniac's going to find his first kill, and Irene goes down. Now, I don't know, that was a lot of just of individual stuff here. I'm wondering if that Molotov that was thrown up here, it kind of forced them out. Yeah, I think Sonya kind of has to move from the Molotov, and then she walks right into Kaylee's open arms. So 3-1, the 5th round here. BMG back to pistols.
Good pacing, good control there. And it looks like BMG are just going to go for a straight-up YOLO play here onto the A site. Looking to overwhelm the defense as quickly as possible, but a good crossfire setup here by Titan is just going to shut this down. Lilsan will eventually end Apex, who was waiting, and she manages to put his AK to use as well. Doesn't manage to pick up that final frag, however. But still, good damage dealt there by BMG on Nico. Getting 2 kills is important.
Yeah, just straight rushing in there. Might almost think about doing that with rifles as well, just to see if they can catch Titan, you know, being preoccupied with something else here. They have bought, once again, double up, in fact, on the Bad Monkey Gaming side here, Giuliano and Sonya. So I'm obviously looking forward to seeing if Giuliano can sort of repeat some of what she was doing on Dust too, because she did end up acing Titan in one team, which is actually pretty cool. And she's going to pick up Existence. This is definitely not nothing.
This is looking very good. They do lose Sonya on the other side, however, so that is 1 AWP dropped for BMG. Apex has changed up his position. He's now waiting up on balcony outside of A apartments, so he could potentially flank them out from pit if he has the proper setup. Kenny is going to go for the flash. Apex should peek right behind it, and Giuliano waiting and misses the shot. That's Kenny still on the loose, and he's going to strike right back, get that headshot on her, and man advantage is now in Titan's arms.
Yeah, 3-on-3 though. Lilsan picks up Kaylee, and could they keep going here? That's a big question. Irene up in apartments. I think they know she's up there, so it may be up to Sans to make the opening. That's a good headshot, taking down Apex. And going to flash her way in. Her teammates are actually heading over to the B bomb site. Sans going to take down Kenny. This is looking great. And now they're going to rotate back. They realize, all right, we've pretty much cleared this bomb site. Might as well just keep on staying here. And Maniac's all alone. There's Molotov maybe force Sans in one direction, but he's still alone against the 3 remaining players of Bad Monkey Gaming.
Yeah, nice flash to force him back into CPL as well. So BMG now have control of this site 3-1, and Maniac, he's alive in CPL, but Zaz is waiting right around the corner. Zaz not too sure. She has the angle, and she gets the kill. Triple kill for Zaz, and a fantastic round for her. BMG secure a 2nd round here, and Titan, all of a sudden, they've been put on notice. This was a very nice round from BMG.
It definitely was. Very, very well done. And you know, the fact that her 2 teammates were headed to B again is not such a bad idea, because if Zaz ends up in a prolonged fight and just stays alive, it still works out really well for them to make that rotation. And they had enough time for it. So, you know, Zaz did more than she needed to, and then they just decided, oh, well, let's just go back to that. But if she hadn't, you know, rotating to B could have been good anyway. Sonya here is going to take down Callie in the middle. So it's a pretty good opening once again. And she actually has the open, not Giuliano, which is interesting.
It seems like they're trying to change things up, but they are trying to push into B apartments to see if they can't find anything there behind that opening frag on short. They know that the defense has to be weakened on B apps, or at least on the B site. But BMG look like they want to try and end up on A site here, potentially hoping for the rotation to come out from Titan, but they need to get rid of Existence first. Flash and a peek, and Existence not going to pick up the frag. It's Irene who's going to take him out. Kenny S is taking out Zaz in the meantime. That's A pit cleared. So BMG, everybody in mid right now. Not really sure exactly where they're going to go, however. They do look like they want to try and aim for short, but Apex is here, and he's going to get picked off. Giuliano with a great frag.
Maniac, I think he flashed himself in there, and Lilsan's going to go down, but Sonya's going to pick up Kenny, so we've still got a 1-on-3 here. Maniac, well, he's guessing the right bomb site. They are indeed going for A, but they're covering the suicide hole here, and the thing is, if he goes to CT spawn, then they still have 2 HE grenades and 3 flashbangs, and the bomb goes down. He doesn't have a kit. Should be kind of one of those unwinnable situations.
They've planted for Cat as well, so for Courtyard. So even if Maniac comes in here, he's not going to be able to get on this bomb without exposing himself. And Sonya holding the angle. Triple kill for her with that AWP. Giuliano manages to get her hands on Kenny S's op as well. So this is looking like a fantastic start here. BMG 3 rounds on the board on their T side. And now, look at this. Titan have to eco. Titan actually run out of money.
Very cool stuff. They're making some good. They're making good decisions on the BMG side to put themselves like once they have the advantage, they go as a group and they pick basically the right bomb sites based off of what they know about Titan, the information that they have got playing previous in that round. So I like it.
Yeah, I'm really loving this. I mean, oh, that timing. Zaz manages to dart back around the corner. Lil San trying to hunt Kylie down. She's not going to find the frag though. He strikes back with the CZ-75. Smoke is blocking off connector, but Irene is there. She's going to put some spray through, and Kylie is finally taken out of the B site. This could be the, well, basically the opening here for BMG, but Zaz, double kill for her, and that's going to open things wide.
That was great for the edge of the smoke. That was very nicely handled. She's down to 4 health, though, so, I mean, yes, they have a one-man advantage, but it could get taken away pretty quickly here. Smoke off towards connector again. Looks like they want to creep around here towards the B-bomb side. If they do, they're going to run into 2 people. That's Kenny and Maniac. Maniac in the corner with the 5-7 is definitely good. But now they open up A, and again, they make the smart choice and go back to that bomb site. So you can definitely tell that BMG have a pretty good read on how Titan are holding. And every time they make an opening, whether at A or B, they basically make the right choice. So Saz now with another triple kill here in the round, and Kenny in a 1-on-4, just trying to rush in with the C-set, killing whoever he can. It's going to be nobody, in fact. So 4-4, and the score is tied.
4-4 and 4 alive. This is, yeah, this is a total turnaround here. BMG hitting crisp shots as well, really taking their time, clearing out the map, making sure that Titan have to peek at them. And that was an eco round for Titan. So BMG, you know, surviving with 4, that was definitely a solid anti-eco round for them. Titan now have guns again. Kenny with the glass cannon AWP, so he's been pushed back. But look at Sonya, finds the headshot on Existence into CT spawn, and that is a fantastic entry yet again for BMG.
There was not much hesitation on her part. That was a crisp shot, no doubt about that. Apex pushing up here against Lil San, and he's going to be able to take her down. So now Titan have a good read, because they didn't see anyone else up there. And they're also pushing up with Maniac aggressively by B, so they pretty much know this is going to be an A push there. 99% sure. Saz actually catches Apex off guard, and now they have the opening. They're in a 3-on-1 as Sonya picks off Maniac, and the BMG side, they're doing very excellent work at this point in time, and Sonya's going to pick off Kaylee. That's now a triple again for Sonya, who's, I believe, is top fragging. Must be at this point 10 kills on her. Yeah, outdoing anybody on Titan too, and they take the round lead for the first time in this whole best of 3.
Exactly. First time they've had more than 2 rounds.
Yeah.
So this is excellent here. I mean, this is also a very solid score for a T side on Mirage. They've got 5 rounds now. I mean, obviously they're going to want as many as they can get, but this is fantastic. Titan now have to eco yet again. Their money is in that seesaw moment where basically, if they can't win back-to-back rounds, Titan, they're never going to be able to establish a strong one again in this half. They have to just lock things down. And you can see now Titan are definitely playing very carefully. They're taking their time with their setup. They do have 2 guys waiting in window, which is not the usual way that they like to hold. But still, this is shaping up to be another solid round here for BMG unless they throw it away.
Well, Irene's taken out Callie already. Some damage sustained by Sonya here. She's down to 34 health. But they've got the 2 kills on Callie and Kenny, so it's not that bad. And again, they're playing safely. Like, they're walking as a group together in the middle. They smoke off some of the entrances so that Titan only have a limited amount of ways to get into the middle. And this is exactly what you want to do. Juliana here with the Tech 9 taking a fight. Oh, this is a 1D coming in from Existence, and Saz is going to take down Apex in return. So if they can just get into this A bomb site, they're going to be fine.
Zaz changing it up. She gets spotted out as well. Existence trying to get that deep shot, and he's going to get it as well. Another frag goes his way. That's 2. They're trying to hunt down the remaining man there. Maniac, who's going to come in from CPL. Existence with another kill, takes out Irene. Maniac rushes through the smoke, and he does get a kill. We're into a 1v1 here. 20 seconds left.
Oh.
And Existence has now got an op to play with.
He wants to take the shot through the box, and not the right angle. Lil San, she's got 2 flashbangs. She could flash and just buy time, but the thing is, until she peeks, she doesn't know where Existence is. He could be walking up, and actually, she sort of fakes him out. Again, the shoulder peek is a really good idea. Flashbang once. Time is running out for Existence. He doesn't have a kit. He's the one who has to move, and all she has to do... Oh, and he guesses right through the box. So nicely done from Existence. Quad kill. And there's going to be enough time for the defuse. So almost made it work here on the BMG side, but... Yeah, Existence with the Deagle and the AWP, that was enough.
That was, in the end, you could see just the patience from him holding that angle. He knew exactly where she was, pinned down behind that box, and at the end, he had to eventually hit the shot. So, Existence does manage to bring it back. Eco round win there for Titan, so that's a huge win as far as they're concerned. And they're going straight up to 3 ops, 3 AWPs. That's not every day that we see this, even out of Titan.
Even out of Titan, right?
And we usually criticize this. I mean, 3 AWPs, it can be interesting, but we've seen them do like double op Scar 20 in the past. And even that hasn't worked out too well. So now 3 AWPs, it's going to be tough to hold if they come at them very quickly here. And BMG already falling 1 to existence, and that Molotov blocking off a pit, not going to allow them to speed up, really.
Yeah, that's a big shame because their smokes are going to be gone by the time the Molotov is gone. So they had a set strat coming into it, but the Molotov really kind of screwed it up for them. And now Sonya was supposed to be backstabbing once the actual assault was still going on. So that would have been a really cool idea, but now they're going back to B, and the only way this works is if they kill Maniac and Sonya gets a bunch of kills on the people who might be rotating on over, which is not impossible, but still.
She hears the steps, though. She's getting a lot of information for her team right now. They know a rotation is coming through for Titan. She can't know that Kenny S is lurking up there, though. Flash out from Kenny, and he's going to find her in the end. Sonya checks that corner, and Sonya's down. Now it's Irene. Irene alone as Lil Son gets picked off on the other side of the map. She's got the bomb, 35 seconds, but she's in a 1-on-5 situation, and Kenny strikes from on high. Titan will secure that 6th round, despite the fact that they pick up 3 ops, and despite the fact that it looked like BMG wanted to go for some outright aggression right there. It doesn't really play out for them.
I think they wanted to, yeah, but they kind of got shut down now. They did have 2 people, I think 2 players on that team who had a bit of a bank. So they were able to spread the money enough that they can still buy. But if they lose this round on the terror side, they're going to be in a lot of trouble here. And Kenny pick off Sonya really quickly.
Yeah, nice boost there by Kenny. And well, basically rendering that flashbang that BMG throw out useless. Apex, or rather, this is Existence pushed up. Usually it's Apex pushed up to the top of mid. It's going to be Existence this time, and he picks up Lil Son. So there's a lot of information gained for Titan. They've just thinned out the ranks. BMG, the remaining 2 members, working their way over towards B apartments, and Irene will find the entry on Maniac, but then Kaylee's able to rotate in time.
Well, Juliana taking out Kenny, who was going pretty aggressive in the underpass, so 2 on 3. They've got plenty of time to make up their minds about where they want to go. And again, as long as they stick together and wait for Titan to play aggressively and come look for them, that's the right move. That's what they're doing here. Irene waiting for Existence, but she's not going to be able to get the kill on him. That leaves Giuliano alone. Yeah, she's actually got spotted by Callie as well. Flashbang in, and Existence will pick up the triple, and the Belgium leader makes it 7-5 here for Titan.
Yeah, now things get pretty difficult here for BMG because they aren't going to get any more free rounds unless they can win back-to-back. Titan have got the bank on their side. They go for another 3rd op. They go for another triple op play here, Titan, so just not holding back Titan one bit. The easy rounds are gone. BMG actually have to eco. This isn't going to help things for them. So if they want to get another round here, it's going to have to be a buy v buy, and that's not going to be easy, especially when Titan are starting to get fired up again.
Invested a lot of smokes into this eco round where they just want to get the bomb down. That's what all these smokes are for, so it's a good idea, but Existence is going to kick down 3 players coming in through the ramp and can't get the 4th one. So maybe still a chance here, but the rotation's happening so quickly. Callie with the 1 with the 2, making it to 8 rounds, and that's pretty decisive. I still like the idea of putting those smokes in because, as you can tell, these smokes don't prevent them from buying this round, but it just gave them maybe a slightly bigger chance to get the bomb down, and that would have been cool.
Existence holding up close, right? That's what we always say as far as that positioning is concerned. If they do go for a smoke round, Existence's position in that last round is perfect to counter that because you're up close, you're within the radius of the smokes.
Now we've got 4 orbs on Titan, just for anyone who's keeping count at home here. That's what we're up to.
Well, they'd be pulling an Astana if they went for 5 orbs. But
I mean, it could happen. Just need Maniac to jump on this boat and we'll be good to go. Existence goes down after he did pick up 2 kills. And Irene, I don't know. I don't think there's a way out of this position.
There isn't a whole lot of options for her. Little flash there, tries for the shoulder peek, takes Kenny with her. So she still gets that kill, but it's not going to be good enough in the end. We go into the 15th round now. Enough money for BMG to be able to buy up, though. So they're towing the line there, but they do have enough left over to be able to get a pretty healthy buy-in.
Auto sniper on Existence and Maniac.
Come on, Maniac.
He may be the only decent person here, just not jumping on that bandwagon, staying with the M4. 9-5 is the scoreline here for the first half. And BMG, it'd be nice if they could pick up a 6th round. I mean, they've been doing well. They forced Titan to eco at one point during the mid-game. Now they just need to see if they can finish this first half and then continue on. Existence pushing up, and actually takes a while for him to take down Sonya, but eventually it happens.
Incendiary nade going to go into B apartments. That's going to force them back. Existence gets his second Fraz, takes out Zaz, takes his second frag rather, taking out Zaz, who was lurking in the A apartments. But Titan have now locked down that half of the map. Maniac pushing into B apartments is going to find Giuliano, and now it's down to Lil San and Irene. Last two members here for BMG. They've got the bomb, and they're back in T-spawn, but Titan have got firm control of mid. Although, as I say that, Irene takes out Existence now.
Yeah. Again, she's very solid with the aim, but they're going to catch Lil San almost. She's climbing that ladder, and the grenade follow-up here brought her down to 9 at least. And they're kind of trapped again. Maniac hiding at the edge of the smoke. When they come through, Irene, well, she's going to go down. And Lil San can't really do a thing in this position. So 10-5 definitely for the first half.
And there you go. Maniac will get the flank. So yeah, 10-5 in the end. Titan bouncing back after that that bumpy mid game, basically, where the BMG were able to just wrap in some rounds. This is a workable score here for BMG. If they can pick up the pistol round, they could be off to a solid start here on their CT side of Mirage. Now we have to see exactly what Titan have in store for us here, if they're going to go for the all-out aggression or not. 3 of them have picked up Kevlar that I can see right now. 4 of them now with Kenny. And Callie, he goes for a flash. So, a flash and drops a P250 for Existence? Seems like it.
Yeah.
So this is going to be Titan basically just looking to take the fights. They want to rely on their superior aim, essentially, is what they're telling themselves. They feel confident that they're going to be able to take these fights if they encounter them.
And the split they just did is like the most classic split on Mirage for the T side, is leaving 1 person middle, 2 underpass, and then 2 coming in from the A-bomb side. Such a standard play coming out here from Titan. And actually, Sonya picks up the opening frag, but then Apex and Kelly comes in home with 1 kill on Giuliano, 1 on Saz, and now BMG have got to retaliate sooner rather than later. Irene's going to take down Kenny, who was jumping and shooting, which is never really a good idea. The bomb is all the way back at the A-ramp. So right now, Titan aren't even looking to put the bomb down. They just want the kills.
They do, and they're going to come hunting. Irene trying to stand her ground. Oh, runs out of bullets. And Callie will remove her from the map. That was close there. BMG in the end just getting overwhelmed. Apex having a large part, or a large hand in that. Titan, I mean, you were right. Just kind of classic. Nothing too crazy out of them, in fact. Really just classic. Getting mid-control, getting into underpass towards A, and just looking for that, basically that boa constrictor play where they're just going to wrap around A site and just crush it.
No armor picked up here, but they have actually... Is this like a clean eco coming out from them?
They've picked up some guns.
Yeah, that was about it. Some P250s and...
They could potentially go for... Well, they're not going to buy in this round. That'd be... I mean, they could buy in this round if they really wanted to, but that'd be a bit of a stretch. Seems makes much more sense for them to eco another round here, leave it at 13, and then try and run it back from there. And yeah, that looks like it's going to be the call. 3 P250s picked up. Giuliano and Sonya ecoing. So that makes you think that they may want to go for that double op play as quickly as possible here. And Maniac just can't seem to land a shot. Maniac with that he gets it at the end.
The grenade is going to send her flying off the stairwell then. Saz and Sonya are left, and Sonya actually does pick up a headshot over at the B-bomb site where the bomb is also headed in. Saz is going to try and guess the right timing and almost gets it, but the UMP for Maniac eventually comes through for him, and it's going to be a 13th round for Titan. A UMP is such a silly weapon.
It's such a good weapon, dude. Sick armor pen and gets you 600 frags, or 600 frags, $600 per frag. Only cost you 1,200. I mean, Maniac paid off that weapon just in that last round. Gets 2 kills, pays off the SMG. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I'm not a fan.
Used to love the ump. Basically, just say dirty ump money. Use those in anti-ecos.
Kenny? Just get a kill here, but Lil San and Saz actually with a couple of returns. So Existence and Apex dying. The bomb is dropped all the way over there. Saz to take down Callie as well. And Sonya, close point blank range there for Kenny. And he just wasn't quick enough this time. So Bad Monkey Gaming fighting their way to a 6th round. Unless Maniac can come up with a 1-on-4 here. Lil San is in a good position. She's going to be able to spot him walking in. And he has no idea. So a nice clean pick off at the end. And a very good, really good handle round here. Titan just not really having much of a chance.
No, they just got picked apart. And now Titan hard-pressed once again for cash. They need to win this round to keep from ecoing and giving BMG a great start here, or at least, after following the first buy round here for BMG. But Titan have enough to be able to buy some AKs. Kenny S has got his AWP, so we'll see who's going to win this duel. Kenny S is out first. Sonya now just trying to play patient, and she's going to go for the peek. After the flash, good teamwork there by BMG, setting up the peek towards A, or towards that, for the op mid.
Saz flashed in by a teammate to take down Apex, so good teamwork. Sonya in the middle, not quick enough this time. Kenny had the better angle on her, and now Giuliano is waiting right here. Kenny doesn't check this corner, and she spots the gun barrel. Is going to get that kill on Kenny, so it's a nice return still. They're a player up at the moment, and now they just need to hold this A bomb site. The bomb is making its way over slowly, and they still have a Molotov and a couple of smokes left on Titan, so they're going to be able to use those really well.
Smoke goes off to block out A apartments. However, I think Cali just pushed through. No, he falls back, so he's on the other side of that smoke. Rotation is coming out from BMG, but Titan haven't even made up their minds. I mean, the bomb is on A, but they have the time to fall back if they want to and try and make a B play out of this. Existence, he seems to have his heart set on A, however. He's still persisting here. He's still got Callie up in the apartments as well. And that smoke is going to make Irene's life a little difficult. She has to sneak her way around to the edge. Callie finds the headshot, but Irene strikes right back, takes him out, and brings it into a 2-on-2.
Yeah, good positional play from Irene there. That definitely makes a lot of sense for her to play exactly like she did. Existence looking to control the connector and gonna take down Lil Sand, so it's up to Irene again here. Try and see if she can make it through. She takes down Maniac. Existence keeps planting on that side, which is hugely dangerous. If she had kept pushing, she would have caught him putting down that bomb, but now he's gonna sneak his way, slither into the CT spawn. She's got a flashbang and an HE left and a kit, but she's not exactly sure where he's holding.
Oh, there. Confirmation. Does she take the fight? Yes, she does. Existence backs around, has to go for the reload, confirms exactly where she is. Oh. And does she not fake? No, she does not! Irene! Oh, the plays! Oh, Existence, you're going to be kicking yourself. You're thinking she's trying to outsmart you? Well, yeah, that's what happens.
Pros don't fake Existence. That's it. Very nicely handled. Just going straight for it and counting on the fact that he wasn't going to come and fight her, and she was exactly right. So 13-7. And the 21st round about to come up here. But Irene picking up an AWP. Actually, she's going to drop it over to Giuliano, which is a good idea. And Sonya has the other one. There is just a scout on Cali on the Titan side. So 13-7. If they lose this round, Titan, they'll be ecoing.
Oh, yes. This is it. Towing the line once again. And Sonya, she hears them stepping below. There's the peek, and Existence not going to land the shot. Smoke goes down to block off that window, and a follow-up nade. Irene eating a lot of damage there. Still, BMG managed to stabilize. Have to be careful. And this is good conscious play here by Sonya, making sure that they can't push through that smoke after the boost if they decided to boost somebody up in the window.
Callie actually didn't get that shot in on Saz, so she's still going to be all right. Irene, though, gets shot in the side of the head by Apex coming in for Catwalk, and that leaves Lil San kind of alone at the bomb site. But, oh, what? We're going to have to see a slow play of that. What on earth just happened to Apex?
Oh, man, this is shaping up to be fantastic here. BMG now up one player. It's down to Existence and Maniac. Maniac already severely tagged. He's going to wrap back around, try and pick up this bomb. And look at Pizzaz's position. She doesn't know that the bomb is on the other side of Pit right now. This is the thing. She's actually expecting to get flanked out through connector, and this could come back to bite her if Maniac tries to push in. She may be looking the wrong way.
Yeah, it feels like she still is. So Maniac's basically going to get a free kill here, and that's obviously great for him. Opens up the bomb site, but he in turn is not going to expect Sonya to be in that CT spawn, but so far she hasn't got the kill, and she's down to 14. Just a few seconds left here. She's just going to avoid the grenade, but the bomb will go down. So if she'd got the kill on Maniac, there wouldn't have been enough time left for Titan to win. Now she's in a very tough position.
Yeah, now life gets very difficult here. And it's basically the double crossfire. Maniac and Existence, overlapping fields of fire. They're just going to cover that angle, and there isn't a whole lot that Sonya can do, especially with such low HP. So that was such a crucial round.
What is this? This is ridiculous. She's not stopping. She's not like stutter stepping or anything like that.
Let's see it again.
That was just fun.
Let's see it again.
We'll find.
Did she tap? Did she tap?
Yeah, she just tapped it once. It was very, very cool. Now, BMG have decided, all right, we're 2 rounds away from losing this, and we only have pistols. We're going to have to stack up in the B-bomb site. It's not such a bad idea, but Kenny's already feeling out this A-bomb site, and once he clears it and makes sure no one's there, it should be easy for Titan to get in here and get the bomb down.
Yeah, exactly. They've already gotten control. They know what's happening. This stack on B is going to get found out. And that last round was so important for both of these teams. If Titan lost it, they'd be in the same position that BMG are in now. They would be ecoing. So painful way here, but BMG are going to have to go for the force buy here in the potential last round of this second map. Titan on 15 rounds, BMG on 7, and well, here are the FAMASas. They're going to have to buy everything they can. Zaz going for the Swag 7 again, though. Okay.
It's actually a really respectable weapon if you play the B bomb site, or even A apartments you could do with the Mag 7. So
Sure.
there's room for some stuff. Callie.
If she wants to play it safe, she can get into Shadow right now. Sonya, however, in a great position. Kenny he hits that timing perfectly, though. Leaps in, she can't react in time.
Oh, but look at this. They're actually coming right up to the right side here of Sans is holding. So if she just gets the right first shot off here, it might work out, but she's looking the wrong way, trying to dodge a flashbang. Irene will take down Kenny, but still a player down here. 4 on 3. Bomb is going to go down again in a very open position here for Titan. So this retake is going to be almost impossible. And also Giuliano's very far away. Little Sam will take down Apex. So it's a good shot. And Irene to drop Existence.
Oh, and they can't get the return frag either. Callie misses. He gets nailed by Lilson, and this is all down to Maniac now. 1v3. He has to hold. And the bomb, it is planted for him, but he has to get up close. And he's going to manage to pick off Lilson fairly quickly. Goes for the spray. Can't get Irene. And BMG will run it back. They pick up an 8th round. Plenty of time for this defuse. It will happen. They even hold on to 2 guns. Now, do they go and find the AWP? Yes, they do. Giuliano's got it. So they will have a sniper rifle to boot.
Very nice retake. That was actually pretty impressive. Without a kit, and they were really far away once the bomb went down. And Titan, I think, getting a little bit too confident, and they get, they just get punished for it. So very nicely done. 15-8. AWP on Giuliano again. And Titan, well, they have 1 on Kenny, so he's going to be running straight for the middle. No fear at all. Not going to find anyone to fight it out with, though. He's going to smoke off that window himself.
Gets rid of it fairly quickly there. Sonya deciding this could give an opening here to Kali, but Apex, he's already found Giuliano, so that's the op down now for BMG. Irene trying to find a refrag here from short. She's going to go for the flash, and she walks right into Kenny, who is holding the angle. This is now B site, potentially open here. Lilson is still there, but they're just getting picked off left and right. This has turned into the total pick game, and Titan are winning. It's a 1v3 now. Lilson, the last one alive here for BMG.
Yeah, the only thing working right here is that the bomb's actually all the way over at B, and they're going to almost have to come through her, and she's going to pick off Kenny, turns around, she's realizing there's going to be someone flanking me. Callie's right on the other side, and that'll be the end of the game here. Triple kill for Callie, 16-8. That's